Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I greet you all according to your time and locations you'll be meeting this video. Yes, my dear viewers, I am back again with another update. So guys, I have a video here I would like we all to watch. But before then, if you're meeting my channel for the very first time, you're highly welcome. Please kindly do well to like, share and subscribe. Leave your thought on the comment section. Let us know what you think about this video, and I will see you towards the end.
Serve and abide and protect the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
As expected, the Supreme Court just dismissed the double nomination case against Shettima, which would have ultimately affected Tinubu himself because it's a joint ticket. Like many argued, even when the matter was still at the lower courts, that the judicial precedents that the PDP lawyers relied on to win this case was not exactly the same thing. That's talking about the Uche Nwosu case where the Supreme Court disqualified him. He had a double nomination which requires primary elections. The governorship primaries he won in the Action Alliance. He also had another governorship candidacy under the APC, or maybe it's become a faction now because he is the son-in-law of the former governor Rochas Okorocha. So that was exactly what happened. In the case of Shettima, it is not exactly the same thing because the senatorial nomination he had requires a primaries, it requires a party primary election, while the vice presidential nomination does not require a primary election to be nominated. So they are not exactly the same thing. Whatever the case, what is important is that Supreme Court is citing a law. So that means they are applying the law to the letter, which means they will apply the same standard, looking at the law 100%, the same following the letters of the law 100%, when the issue of 25% requirement in the FCT arrives at their doorstep. Because definitely when this matter finishes at the tribunal, all the losing parties will appeal to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court will now be the appeal in this situation. So when that matter comes up, no one should tell us that it is this or that the word "and" has another meaning, that it shouldn't be so, it shouldn't be that. Let all the application that they are doing 100% of the law today, let it be the same tomorrow. Let there be consistency. That's what Nigerians are asking. Also, it will be a collective shame on all Nigerians, especially the judges, because if they fail to pass judgment on the contentious requirement of 25% in Abuja before the Constitution of Nigeria is violated on the 29th May 2023, this one is not even the main problem. The main one is if they uphold it after the inauguration. That means they willfully allow the violation of our Constitution on 29th May. Because they know now that it is a requirement or it is not a requirement. Why not say it now? Why not pass the judgment now to be on record to have said it? Let them violate the law. Let them go ahead and disobey the order. But put yourselves on record now before the violation of the Constitution. But if they don't do that, and after the inauguration have taken place, they come back and say, yes, it is required, then it will be a collective shame. Why should people who rig elections be allowed to even smell that office for 1 hour? Anyway, we'll bring you more updates and analysis plus reactions on this judgment. Thanks for watching.
So you have Wikipedia, you have Encyclopedia. I have my own Encyclopedia. I have brought out certain demos that we are practicing. Demo means people. Crazy means about them. We practice so many crazes except demo. That word defined by Abraham Lincoln on the 19th of November 1863 during his Gettysburg Declaration as government of the people, for the people, and by the people. Do we have government of the people in Nigeria today? What we have, electionocracy. Electionocracy is a system where every 4-year interval we go through a ritual to elect or select our leaders. They use 2 years to go around thanking the people and doing 1 or 2 road projects which will be washed away after the first rain. They use the 3rd year campaigning silently, and by the 4th year it is full-blown election. So we don't really have democracy dividends. We don't have people to impact on the common people. We only have people who come and give some rice, some modules of rice and wrappers to people, or 5,000 naira to 10,000 to vote for them or select them or elect them. And then after that, they forget the people. Do you see them again when they are elected? They are in dark, blackened vehicles. And they won't even open the door to wave at you to say, well done. So that is electionocracy. From my Ozekpedia, the next one is legislatocracy. Legislatocracy is a crazy which is not democracy, by which the legislators, instead of looking at section 4 of the Constitution to make laws for the peace, order, and good government of Nigeria, they make laws for their pockets. They do not consider the people. The present Senate, since Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, Dr. Nwafọ Orizu, Dr. Joseph Waya, has been the worst of all the senates in Nigeria's history, with the 8th Senate arguably being the best, because they could challenge executive lawlessness and impunity. This Senate is a Senate of Agama Lizard. Agama Lizard is simply saying yes, yes, yes. It will never say no. Yes, Mr. President. Any budget, any request, yes, sir, Mr. President. So I call them Mr. Yes, Yes Senate. I've also called them Mr. Take a Bow Senate. A person has come before the Senate to be examined and scrutinized for a critical national assignment. And you look at the person, I say, oh, Professor Michael Zekome, I say, we know you. We know you will do the job very well. Take a bow. So everybody goes there to take a bow. What makes you think I can do the job? Have you interrogated me? Have you asked about my bona fides? Whether I'm a square peg in a square hole? Have you found out? That is not the kind of Senate that we are looking for. By the way, what is the problem? What is the business of senators and House of Rep members doing constituency projects? What is their business? Their job is to make laws for the peace, order, and good government of Nigeria. Is there section 4 of the Constitution? There's nowhere they mention constituency. So it is the system that corrupts us, and power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. So we cannot have a Senate, instead of getting concerned about oversight functions under sections 88 and 89 of the Constitution, to hold the executive and even the judiciary accountable. You have senators when ministers come and members of the DMAs.
So guys, thank you so much for watching. What do you think about this video? Please kindly drop your thought on the comment section. I'll see you again in my next one. Bye for now.